Welcome back to the Cheap Seats, broadcasting live in front of BloNoSmoke, right across from RP Lumber in this little strip mall.
Solid intro by Jim.
Get on over here
Yeah.
and get your free prize from Lisa the Prize Girl, and look and see what they have to offer here. BloNoSmoke. And we got to sweeten this pot up, guys.
Sweetening
We
the
have
pot.
to sweeten this pot up because nobody's calling.
Well, what's the phone number? Throw
the
the
phone number
first.
is 737-3791.
Okay.
Okay. The trivia question is...
Gotta be an easier question you could throw out there.
That's easy. Everybody's got a computer. Yes.
That's not easy for people that don't watch
All right,
hockey.
well,
and people don't like to use their computer this early in the morning, do they?
Everybody's
I mean,
always, if you check
okay, well,
Facebook,
why
there's
don't we give
people
away a
Facebooking
laptop?
at 5 in the morning.
Good point.
So name 5 players on the Chicago Blackhawks roster. Call in. You're going to win 2 tickets to a Lincoln Speedway valued at $20. And Jim just gave us the okay. We're going to throw in 2 Knights Action Park tickets, $30 a piece.
Ooh.
2
Yeah,
tickets
those are
over
solid
in
right
Springfield,
there.
Illinois. That's $100 worth of prizes for answering a simple question.
And you may run into Jason Washam in a tank top there.
You may.
Right. I don't know what that means.
We
but-
may have him over on Tank Top Saturday.
Tank top
Why-
Saturday.
He's going to make us look bad.
I was going to say.
So call
We're
in.
not letting Russ come over either.
737-3791 is the phone number to win $100 worth of prizes, and just call. Or just call and say hello if you don't know the answer. Our show's winding down here. We got about 15 minutes left.
We got a caller.
We have a caller.
I don't know.
Go ahead, caller. Do you have the answer?
Yep.
All right.
Emery, Toes, Kane, Sharp, Keith.
That's 5.
That's 5.
Congratulations.
He did say toes.
What about that winning goal?
Hey, who scored the
Seabrook.
winning goal? Seabrook. I don't
Seabrook.
know. Now, are you a Blackhawks fan or a hockey fan?
Internet user.
No,
No, you just looked it up on the internet, huh?
no. I
Oh.
like the Cardinals and the Rams.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Football Cardinals, right? Football Cardinals, football Rams.
No, probably baseball. Well,
Well, I don't know about the football Cardinals. They play football still.
Hey, now, America's team, my friend.
and what's your name, sir?
Bill
Bill, and
we got
last
that?
name?
We got another caller.
Gleason.
Gleason?
Oh, Billy
Okay.
Gleason.
Okay, stop by BloNoSmoke to pick up your tickets to the Lincoln Speedway and Knights Action Park, $100 value. Congratulations, and thanks for calling in.
Hey, Billy, no resale value. It's a $100 value, no resale value. Don't be trying to sell it out there to your farming buddies.
It'll be on
Keep them
eBay.
for me, will you?
It'll be on eBay.
How soon I got to be there?
They're open till, let's see, open
Store hours,
till
9 to 7.
7. So anytime
Okay.
7, or if you want to come in tomorrow, I think they're 10 to 2. They'll be up
All
here,
right.
though, whenever you can get
Closed
in.
on Sundays.
Okay.
All right?
Read the sign, man.
Thanks for calling.
Hey, Billy,
Have
you
a good
working? Are
weekend.
you working today? Hey, Billy.
He hung up on you,
He
Joe.
hung up on you.
Nobody wants to talk to you, Joe. He got his winnings, and that's Bill Gleason, right? Calling in, winner of the Lincoln Speedway 2 tickets, any race of the year,
Oh, yeah,
and
Grand
2
7-Eleven.
passes to Knights Action Park. That's a $100 winner right there.
I can just see him over at Knights Action Park in an extra medium tank top, running around. Hey,
I'm hoping you know Mr. Gleason
Billy,
well.
we know you're still listening, so send us some pictures of you over there at that place in that tank top.
Well, he just answered
Lazy River.
answered the trivia
Love
question
reality.
of 5 players on the Blackhawks, and Seabrook scored the winning goal against Detroit last night to advance to the Western Conference Finals, which takes place today against the LA Kings at 4 o'clock in Chicago.
Hey,
Go Hawks.
how's my Spurs looking, by the way?
Your Spurs are sitting there waiting for a winner
I'm
of
just
the Heat
checking. I just
and the
wanna
Pacers.
Make sure we were still on pace with that.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'm just saying.
hey, they swept the Grizzlies, so now they're just waiting in
It
the
wasn't
wings.
even a contest.
No,
was
it wasn't.
I mean,
They're
I think it was
impressive.
one game.
Tony Parker is a beast.
I'm telling you.
And Chris Duncan, or not Chris Duncan, Duncan. Tim Duncan.
That's all right.
Jeez,
You're thinking of Dunkin' Donuts.
I am.
Chris Duncan,
he's like
he was
50
a Cardinal
years
baseball
old?
player. I think he just hit 75. He got
Man, and the
75th
guy is
anniversary-
playing like
75th
he's
birthday.
21. You know, that's amazing.
Him and Bill Russell actually the same age.
They are, and he's still playing. That's Tim Duncan, not Chris Duncan.
Chris Duncan, I think he was trying to play for Washington last I checked.
Now, did you guys did you watch the game the other night against the Heat and the Pacers? That got a little
Chippy.
between Hansborough and the Birdman Anderson.
Yeah.
Personally, I thought Anderson should have been ejected.
I think he should be ejected for his tattoos, but that's my personal
Oh boy,
opinion.
he's just a walking
Billboard.
Picasso.
Well, I'm wondering when it's going to happen, because you know what's going to happen. That one of these guys are going to tattoo the logo of some brand on them, and they're going to get paid for it, and get paid pretty well.
Why wouldn't they be doing it already?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Especially if you think like MMA guys or boxers that have them zoomed in all the time, you would think that you would have a guy, even if it was a temporary tattoo, just plastered on him. You know,
I would get Joe Ryan Country Financial on my back if he's willing to pay
for $250,000.
I'll pay for the tattoo.
No,
absolutely.
Monthly. I need a month because it's not just going to go away.
Well, if you break that down for the years that you'll be living, I mean, it's a solid investment by Joe. So you're
every time, and then I'll just pay you this. It'll be like that.
Tank Top Saturday.
It'll be like those one things where I get something every time I see you with your shirt off showing it.
Yeah.
I give you $10 or something.
There you go. And since we're going to start
lifetime.
Since we're going to start doing this what Tank Top Saturdays, I'll take the left shoulder.
Left shoulder. Jake's Furnishings right here.
On left shoulder.
And Joe Ryan Country Financial.
We're going to tat you up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Your wife will love that.
Yeah, she's going to love it.
Hey,
give you that bad boy
if
image.
it brings in a paycheck, that's fine.
Be a bad boy for a little bit.
Well, okay, we're off subject here. We got on tattoos, and Anderson, the Birdman, they did suspend him for Game 6.
Yeah.
So they will be without him.
That will not affect
It's probably not going to matter because you got LeBron James. He just threw down 30, against the Pacers this past game, and
maybe they can throw another flop out there for us.
There we go.
Yeah, you get fined for those.
They got fined for that.
Oh yeah,
that's funny.
It is kind of funny,
$4,500 a piece, and that's what did they say? LeBron makes a minute. That's like a minute of him playing the game is what he lost.
Yeah, that's solid.
Man.
So if he's playing for 48 minutes, never mind.
It's all out of control.
That series. I don't know. Do they play today? Basketball?
Yes, 8 o'clock, 8:30, I believe, 7:30 Central Time.
Okay, that's Game 6. Pacers Heat.
I like the Pacers in that.
Pacers have to win to keep
game.
playing. If not, they're going home.
And the Hawks should win tonight.
The Hawks play at 4.
They should win.
Well,
you
know what?
home,
They're down
on.
3-1. For your listeners don't know, Hawks are down 3-1.
Yep.
Came back, obviously, and won 3 in a row to win it. That's just a big accomplishment. Whenever you're down 3 games to 1, the percentage of you coming back and winning that is minimal.
Well, and
very low.
That 7th game, forcing the OT and, still pulling it out.
There's some Hawks fans in Chicago that found a casino and put some money on that. Down 3-1. They made big money.
Oh, yeah. Well, guys, we're going to have to take another commercial timeout. We come back. We're going to have Dennis on here, owner of BloNoSmoke. He's going to explain to the listeners what's going on here, what he's selling, what it does, how
Maybe
healthy
you can
it
have a
is.
test drag.
I'm good. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
I'm good.
I'm good. I don't smoke. Stay tuned to the Cheap Seats. We'll be right back after these messages from our fine sponsors. Welcome back to the Cheap Seats. Scott Kirby, Joe Ryan.
Came back there live with some Jimi
And
Hendrix.
Jake just disappeared. We got Dennis Robinson
How you doing?
on with us today. He is the owner of BloNoSmoke, which is located at 529 Woodlawn Road, right across from RP Lumber. Dennis, good morning.
Morning.
Thanks for having us here. You are a new sponsor of the show, so we'll be here, once a month throughout the year, isn't it? Is that how that works?
Absolutely.
Okay, good deal. Tell the listeners what you have going on here. It's kind of a new phenomenon, or I guess you'd say a new thing.
It is a new thing.
thing.
It came out about 2009. Chinese pharmacists invented it. The vaporizer was actually invented in like 1963, believe it or not. Nobody wanted it. Everybody wanted to smoke cigarettes. In 2009, a Chinese pharmacist watched his dad die from lung cancer, and he was a smoker himself. And he wanted to invent something that would get him to quit smoking. And that's where it started. Started from the little gas station ones you can see in the store to, you can see right here. This is another vaporizer. People can't hear us, but they've come into something that's so big, so different, and they help so many people. I don't know if you've ever seen. We took it down. We're redoing it now, but we have a testimonial wall of just people who've come in. 50-year smokers. I bet if I added it up, I'd have
saw it a
thousands
few weeks
of years.
ago.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so good. There's a lady, I don't know if she'll get too mad for me saying her name, but Nancy out there, She's out of May City. 50-year smoker, completely done. She's gotten her whole family switched over to them.
Nice.
You know, and it's nice to see somebody come in, and you get those gratifying, you know, little things. You know, they'll tell you, "Thank you for saving my life." You know, it kind of quenches your heart a little bit, but cheap, easy. It's not hard. Basically, imagine the patch, just in a different form.
So these, what you call them, juices?
Yeah.
You put into this little machine. Now, does that contain the nicotine?
Absolutely.
But it's just, it eliminates all the other harmful
chemicals and carcinogens. Yep.
Okay.
You know, and a lot of things, people always try to say chemicals are bad. The most powerful chemical known to mankind is dihydrogen monoxide, which is
We
water.
knew that.
You know.
I can't even pronounce that. What was that again?
Dihydrogen monoxide, and it is water. Water is the most powerful chemical known to mankind. So just because it's got the name chemical into it, we call it ingredients. We got 4 ingredients: propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, your nicotine.
You're a scientist?
And now the prizes, if you call in and spell those.
But you know, you choose your flavor. I mean, everybody. I look at it as, why do you need to have a tobacco flavor? You know, you can start on a tobacco flavor. We got Marlboros and Camels, but apple
Which
pie
is mostly
great.
menthol.
Do you have
you can add menthol to anything.
Do you have a biscuits and gravy flavor?
We actually had a bacon flavor.
You have
We had a bacon.
Oh wow!
But I promise you, bacon does not vape like it eats.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't as pleasant.
Hey, let him find out on his own. You can sell it.
Hey, it's bacon.
And you might lose weight getting that bacon flavor.
You know, we've actually had people that have tried to lose weight and have done this as a food to quench their food. No nicotine. A lot of those people are non-smokers. And they'll come in and they'll say, "Hey, I want apple pie. I don't want to quit. I don't smoke. I've never smoked in my life. I don't want any nicotine," because we can do 0, 6, 12, 24, 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, and 32 milligrams of nicotine. And they'll come in and just say, "I want 0. I want to try to get it to quench, you know, my hunger so I can try to lose weight." And people have done it. I can't tell you if it works or it succeeds. That's not what it's invented
for. The consumer out there, can you just kind of run through a step-by-step process of how it works? Because a lot of people don't understand
Absolutely.
how it works. They'll be scared to even pop in here and ask. So
Right.
kind of give them an update of what's...
So basically, you come in the store, you talk to us, you kind of tell it. We ask several questions. There are several questions involved. Basically, every person is an individual, and we got to individualize for every person. Everybody smokes something different, smokes more than another. So we can sit down, figure out what nicotine level you are. That's the most important thing, is finding out nicotine level. Because we don't want to give you too much.
And
if
that's
you don't
based
need
on
that
how many
much.
packs a day you're smoking.
Absolutely. So if you get somebody comes in and says, "I smoke only 6 cigarettes a day," well, obviously I'm not going to give you 32, which is going to be somebody that smokes 2 packs a day. you'd be all crazy. So
Get them all hooked in.
so we adjust for individuals. That's the best part about us compared to like your gas station ones. Those are set for one person. You get one nicotine level. You don't change it.
Cookie
you can't
cutters.
do anything. Absolutely. You know, and you're stuck there. You'll never leave it. They're not designed for you to come down and actually quit. Ours are designed for you to come in. So come in. We choose nicotine level for you. You try a whole bunch of samples. We find a flavor that you like. Either some people want a tobacco, a Marlboro flavor, Camel flavor, or bubble gum. We go from there, picking that to showing you how to set it up. It's very simple. It's easy as filling it up in the morning, charging it all night. We get you on your way. It's about 15, 20 minutes per person, because we like to actually explain everything of how to do it so you don't get confused when you're on your own at home.
Well, the other magical question then, if someone wants to know a cost of what's it going to cost them to get started and keep up with it?
So when we first started, we had a lot of issues with that. What are people willing to pay? You know, and then we'd always started. We had a kit at $60, and a lot of the customers are just $60 is a lot to quit smoking for something that's not going to work. And I always said, you're going to spend it anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, but then I look back on the time, and I remember when I bought my first kit, it was $80 for me and my wife. And I told my wife we were living paycheck to paycheck, like a lot of people are. And I said, if this doesn't work, we can't buy smokes. We're screwed. This better work. So we designed a kit. It's called the BloNo kit. It's specifically our kit. It's $27. You buy a bottle of juice, which is $3.75, $4.06 with tax. So you're at $33.29 out the door for a week.
Give it a shot.
For a week's worth. Now you can't even buy a carton of cigarettes for a week.
No.
Oh no,
For
that's
$33.
like
Certainly
80
not getting any
Yep.
insurance for $33. You know, it's cheap. To give it a shot, it's cheap.
Can't
No,
go-
absolutely.
yeah, that's-
And that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to design it for, you know, just to get it out there, let you do it. We worked with a lot of customers and a lot of our suppliers to get our prices as cheap as we can. But the quality doesn't doesn't go away with that. So.
Then then the other question was, you have so many different
styles.
You have pipes, you have what?
Absolutely. Joe is a great guy of us. He actually does a lot of our pipes. He does a lot of woodworking. So we have,
say his name again?
Joe Schneider.
Yeah, Joe
actually.
Schneider. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He actually does a lot of hand carved wood pipes that look like a pipe, but it's in the electronic cigarette. To your normal, like you see all the time hanging out right there. That's basically a BloNo kit right there she's got.
It's got a little bit of a Penny Lane look to it.
Now, okay, what do you call? You were calling they're called vaporers or
Personal vaporizers.
no? What do you call people that do it?
Vapors.
You're a vapor.
Yeah, I'm a vapor.
We've got a vapor over here next to us.
Yep, you got vapors at the radio station. I was telling Jake earlier, he's even got vapors at his business. I mean, a lot of these places have been really accepting of it, because the one thing I argued, I worked at Sam Lehman in Bloomington for a long time, and trying to quit smoking and set this up, I was actually building my website at night and working my day job there. And I turned 20, 30 people in that dealerships into vapors. And they kept saying, oh, don't do it inside, don't do it inside. And we kind of went into them and said, we're more productive. We're sitting at our computers. We're doing exactly what you want us to do. We're not going outside taking those 15-minute breaks anymore. And it's a lot easier. And before you knew it, boom, they accepted it and it kind of went off from there.
That's awesome. And it's, kick that habit. A lot healthier for you, Joe. So.
Well, I've never smoked. Somehow I've never picked that habit up. But
that's a great thing.
You're, I think we were talking the one day, Dennis and I were talking one day about the Altria, they own Marlboro.
Yep.
And I read where they last year they lost 1% of their business they felt went to these new vaporizers. And
I read a study about all tobaccos I think it was 2.5% between all tobacco companies has been lost.
And they said they're not going to put up with it anymore. They built a whole division to come out with a Marlboro vaporizer.
Yep, and a lot of them are already out there. Marlboro actually is co-owner of Enjoy, which you can buy it actually at our Erico gas station. They don't hit right. They don't feel good. They don't taste good. That's the most common thing you'll get from customers that say that. Or they'll say, you know what, it makes me want to smoke more using that thing than it does the other. And Oracle, which is the owner of Newport, they actually own Blue electronic cigarettes, and that's why you can see Blue on the commercials and on TV, and you got famous actors trying to portray them. It's like the old Marlboro man coming back for electronic cigarettes.
Dennis, I'm looking on your website right here. What is the BloNo Bomb? Because I think I want it.
The BloNo Bomb is absolutely Jaeger Bomb. It is Jaeger Bomb flavor.
It's a vest. This guy's got a vest.
Jaeger Bomb flavored.
He's got 8 Red Bulls and 2 bottles of Jaeger.
In a vest.
Wow, I need that.
Now, I thought you were going to take
that is a juice flavor.
You were going to take a drag off it, you said today.
No, I'm not.
A vapor drag.
You heard you heard wrong, pal.
Rumor has it.
Yeah, I mean, you can get into so many different things. We even call those are called electronic cigarettes, the BloNo kit. And then you get into stuff like advanced personal vaporizers like this one, or mods, you'll see them called, that are, absolutely crazy, stupid things that you can do with them. Rebuildable atomizers to where like this one here is I rebuilt. To having tanks to hold more juice. There's so many different things, and they're customizable, so you can make it like your own.
Can bling it up.
You were talking about Penny Lane earlier. If you actually scroll down on the website here, you'll see the mushroom drip tips. Those are hand-blown glass mushroom drip tips. The guy who makes all those things that you can buy at Penny Lane makes all of our products as well for those glass-blown pieces.
Well, Dennis,
amazing.
thanks for having us today. Stop on here at BloNoSmoke or go online to BloNoSmoke.com. It's a website that Dennis, designed himself. Anything and everything you want to know is on here. Prices, all your accessories and all that good stuff. So get online or come into the store and start vaporizing. Become a vaporer or whatever that is. Vaporize. We're vaporized. Well, our time is out. Thanks for tuning in to the Cheap Seats. I'd like to thank Dennis again for having us, and we'll be back here again next month. And Joe will be back with us, and we're going to be actually at Joe's place next Saturday, and it's going to be the first annual Main Street Cruise into Main Street 5K. walk, run.
I'm actually in that.
Are you really?
I don't know if I'm going to make it.
Are you going to be vaporing while you're walking?
I don't know if I'm going to make it or not.
We got a table. The wife's running it, and I'm supposed to be running.
Well, it says
Good thing
walk,
it's walk, too.
Yeah. And we might do /crawl. So everybody's invited downtown. We're going to be in front of Joe's office 9 to 10 doing cheap seats live. Boston Marathon runner Pastor Joe Brasino is going to be there. Maybe we can get him online. I don't know if maybe he was there for the Boston bombings. Maybe give his take on it. Maybe, I don't know. You know him?
No.
Oh.
I don't know.
Anybody that knows Pastor Joe Brasino, see if he'll come on to cheap seats. Registered walkers and runners will receive a shirt, medal, and free breakfast. You get a free breakfast, Joe.
Oh, where's that
I
at?
didn't even know I got a free breakfast.
It's probably like a granola bar. They're not going to give you biscuits and gravy and to make you run.
It's
for
healthy
5K.
stuff.
You
don't
get a
want any
medal
of it.
for just running. You don't even have to win.
You don't even have to.
I'm already winning now.
You don't even have to finish.
I'm feeling good.
You get your medal before. So come on out downtown, Lincoln. A lot of things going on. We'll be in front of Country Companies. Joe,
Country
new sponsor.
Financial.
Okay, Country Financial. I'm sorry.
You're all right.
Sorry, Country Financial, Joe Ryan. So come on down, say hello, and walk around for 5K.
Yeah,
or
walk
run.
around, get something to eat, hang out.
That's right. Well, that's going to do it for the cheap seats. Thanks for tuning in. Until next week, we'll see you.